So, you think Boba Fett is cool. Well, you shouldn't. Obviously, Boba Fett is cool. Look at him. Look at him. Everything about his look, his design, he is cool, even in this cute, tiny form. Boba Fett is cool. But can a character just look cool and then be cool based on that? I have some evidence here that says Boba Fett shouldn't be cool. There's stuff in his early years that determines he shouldn't be cool. First and foremost, he debuted in a parade. It was September 24th, 1978, at the St. Anselmo County Fair Parade in California. And even as awesome as he looks, he's not throwing candy, and candy's the only cool thing about a parade. Are parades cool? But then after that, he actually debuted more officially in the Star Wars Holiday Special. I mean, you gotta ask yourself, even if you're the best part of the Holiday Special, is that a good thing? Even in his actual debut in Empire Strikes Back, the first time we get to see him, once again, yes, he looks cool, and Vader's like, no disintegrations. And I don't know, maybe that's because Boba Fett accidentally disintegrates some people, because all he really does in Empire Strikes Back is follows people creepily from afar. He stalks them. He's a stalker. And then, of course, that brings us to the Return of the Jedi. Probably what he's most known for. The coolest looking bounty hunter in the galaxy. Doesn't even say a word in the film, and then gets taken out by a wardrobe malfunction when he falls into the Sarlaac pit. The guy shouldn't be cool. But obviously he is. He would go on in the Legends continuity to become Mandalore and take over everything. He even sent Han Solo a pair of Beskar crush guns to strangle his kid with. Boba Fett's badass. Boba Fett is cool. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying. You look at the early things, the guy was a goof. And I know what you're saying. Yeah, he crawled out of the Sarlaac. Look at this. He flew out of the Sarlaac fighting. He shot himself out. He killed the Sarlaac and he got out. Only that's not what actually happened. The Sarlaac spit him out. The first time. That's right, folks, we're going to talk about the Marvel Star Wars comic book. Less than 1 year after everybody saw Boba Fett fall into the Sarlaac on the big screen, he was finally making his return in the Marvel Comics series. In issue number 81, Joe Duffy wrote the story Jawas of Doom. It starts on Endor because that's where they established the rebel base was, and Han Solo owes some guy some money, and he's got a secret bank account or something he left on Tatooine, so he heads there. And hilarity ensues. It's actually a dull thing. It's a dull adventure. Han and Leia go to Tatooine, and Han Solo goes to the bank. He's like, give me my money that was in the bank. And they're like, dude, you were dead for a year, so you don't have a bank account. Your bank account's been frozen since you were frozen in carbonite. He's like, well, this sucks. I got an idea. R2-D2 is going to hack into the bank and get me my money. But meanwhile, in the desert, we see the Sarlaac just spits Boba Fett out. It spits him out. He didn't fight his way out, he didn't claw his way out. He spit his way out and he laid there covered in sand until a Jawa sandcrawler came up and thought, dude, this guy's a robot, Utini, let's take him. So, they did. Later, those pesky Jawas just went right into Mos Eisley's and stole R2-D2. The balls on these Jawas. So that gets Han and Leia after them. They're like, oh, we gotta get these Jawas, and they're shooting at the sandcrawler. It's really all there is to it. Boba Fett's sitting inside, just kind of thinking he's a robot, I guess. He's got amnesia, but he's also just sitting there doing nothing. And Han Solo, Mandalorians up the side of the thing and gets to the top and it's like, hey. He goes down there, he's like, oh crap, that's Boba Fett. And Boba Fett's like, I don't know who you are. I'm a friend. And R2-D2's just like, yeah, beep, 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 beep. He can help us or whatever. So he does. And Han Solo gets up the top and then Boba Fett hands R2 up and then at some point, I guess a Jawa driver had been taken out and the sandcrawler's out of control and it's heading straight for a Sarlaac pit, because that's what they do. And Han Solo's like, oh man, I can't just leave Boba Fett there, even though I don't like the guy. Hey, give me your hand, man. Give me your hand. And Leia's like down in the, hurry up, Han Solo. And then Boba Fett's like, Han Solo? And his memory all comes back. He's like, I know who you are, you sack of crap. You're Han Solo. And he takes out his gun and starts shooting, and Han's just like, screw this. And Han jumps he jumps off. He's not sticking around for that. He's like, screw this. Screw you, Boba Fett. And then the whole sandcrawler goes back into the Sarlaac. That's how cool Boba Fett was. He was spit out of the Sarlaac and within a day wound up back inside of the Sarlaac, which must have been a different giant Sarlaac because it ate a whole sandcrawler. They do specify it's a smaller sandcrawler, but I mean, still big. Of course, within that Legends continuity, none of this happened anymore. It doesn't exist. Within the Legends continuity, he did get out again later, and he just He just traps Han Solo in his apartment that he hasn't been to for 5 years, and he's just waiting there for him with Dengar, and he's just like, yeah, the Sarlaac found me somewhat indigestible. It's discovered in novels and stuff. He crawled out and is all burnt and ooh, and Dengar helped him out. Early days Boba Fett, he should not have been cool. Once again, I'm not denying that he is cool. Boba Fett is awesome. Like, I've got Boba Fett statues right here. I've got Boba Fett action figures. I've got Boba Fett stuff. I'm wearing a Boba Fett shirt. I love Boba Fett. And I'm super stoked for the Book of Boba Fett. And I hope they do something to make him, well, he's cool. Look at this. When he was in The Mandalorian, he was cool. I am so excited for this. I just hope they do a little something to retcon some of his earlier stuff. Like, the Legends continuity is out of continuity now. The parade, you can't undo that. But, like, basically, I just want him to be like, man, when I fell into that Sarlaac, I was drunk. Or something like... and I personally, in my headcanon, he was wasted in Return of the Jedi. Look at him, he's stumbling around. He's not cool, he's not good. Empire Strikes Back, he was holding back. He was being stealthy and he was stalking. That's what he needed to do. And he won the day. And then, yeah, just Return of the Jedi, he was at a party, man. He was wasted. He didn't think he'd have to be called up to action. So he was just drunk as a skunk. Space skunk. He was drunk as a space skunk. Thanks for checking this out. Let me know in the comments below what you think of Book of Boba Fett. By the time this goes live, I will have seen it because I'm getting up early Wednesday morning to watch it. Yeah, please like the video, subscribe, share this around, share this with people. If you're part of a group on Facebook that you think would enjoy this or Reddit, throw it up there. Get me some exposure. Just if you guys are enjoying the channel, helping me out every little bit helps. Have yourselves a great day. I also have a gaming channel, Haussmann Gaming. It's nothing, honestly. If you just want more me, check it out. Anyway, bye.